How are you doing this week? Can I just say, way to go, church? I'm so thankful to be a part of Northwest Christian Church, and I'm really thankful for you. I want to update you briefly on some of the past week's activities and also share what's coming up this coming week. We have shut down the evacuation site here at the Newburgh campus. Thanks again for all of you who helped staff, who helped serve, who prayed, who brought supplies. I mean, it was great. Great for us to be available for this whole region during the wildfires. And can we all agree it was so good to have our air quality finally come back so that we can breathe again? But you know, it's really strange times when Oregonians are praying for rain. And I gotta tell you, last Friday when the torrential downpour started, I thought we were gonna have to start building an ark. And at the Newburgh campus, our downstairs kitchen flooded, the back of the worship center and our green room did as well. But it's 2020, so what can I say? Par for the course. But as I said Sunday at our night of worship and prayer, none of this has or will alter the mission of Northwest Christian Church one iota. We're still on mission for Jesus locally, globally, and everywhere in between as well. So, you probably know that Mill City and Gates were devastated by the recent wildfires. We've had connections with those churches for a number of years. Mike Stair and some of his church family joined us on several mission trips to Haiti, and we've made some presentations there. And so we have carried on with that communication and that relationship. And so, of course, we've checked in. And while these churches didn't burn down, a lot of the community did. The school next door to the Gates Church, a number of the church members did lose their homes to those horrific fires. So these two churches are now going to be vital to the relief, recovery, and rebuilding efforts of these communities. They're going to be distribution, they're going to be resource centers. This past Friday, several of us, we went down there with 3 pickup trucks and 2 trailers full of supplies. We started in Mill City, we worked with some volunteers from Mill City Christian and Presbyterian churches there, dropped off all those supplies, and then we headed to Gates. They'd already set up their fellowship hall with shelving. Mike and I, we spent some time walking around, and I heard his story again, and I saw some of the devastation. I heard how the church was spared. I heard how much is needed. Sunday, Kevin Coleman and some of his family from our church family, they took up a full box truck of supplies that many of you helped pack after services here in Newburgh. We've let these churches, we've let these communities know that we're going to come alongside them, and we want to help in any way that we can. And it's not just the immediate needs, but again, we're in this for the long haul. Checking in regularly with Pastor Mike. We're setting up some teams already to help with some of the logistics. That means organizing supplies, helping to organize volunteers, helping to organize some other people resources. We're going to take our cues from the Gates and Mill City communities because they know what's going on. Sunday afternoon, they began to allow residents back into the communities. And as you can imagine, it was emotional as they see the devastation, and they gauge not only their personal losses, but those of their friends and neighbors as well. We've also been doing some really cool things locally as well. The last 2 weeks, educators all along the 99 corridor have received some gifts of encouragement. It's been a challenging year for them as well. And so the encouragement comes at a really great time as they begin to ramp up. Our Mac campus had a great barbecue for one of the apartment complexes near them. Chris, our campus pastor there, said it was well received. I think all 100 hot dogs he said were gone by the end. Not sure if he ate one or not, but way to go. They've done a great job serving in these areas. Many other things are happening. Our preschool in Newburgh was finally able to open up this week. Tom Stram is starting our modified My Zone for middle schoolers next week. Pray for him and his team. We're still working on our Kids Zone. That's the K through 5th graders and their families. Appreciate prayer as we navigate these challenging waters. This week, at this time, we're still planning to be outside again at all of our campuses. We're going to finish up our series, Can We Talk? The separation of church and hate. And we're going to let the high priority that Jesus puts on unity. He even prayed for it before he goes to the cross. It's that important. So if you can't join us in person, make sure you join our online campus, NCC Live. So go to our website, our YouTube channel, Facebook Live. We're going to be there. And again, if there's anything that you need, let us know. So let's stay connected, and please, please keep praying. See you soon.